Good morning, everybody. You join me on a very, very, very cold Tuesday morning. What is that? Don't know. Not on my usual truck today because of a slight cock up yesterday. I've got to take another truck into London. Because times got changed around and I wouldn't have been able to get back to the place we collect from to reload for this morning's run into London. So yeah, somebody else had to go do it in their own truck and I've got to take their truck into London this morning. But there's something in here that I really just do not recognise. I don't know what that is. Do you know what that is? Some sort of marital aid. That's what I think it is. It's a marital aid. But yeah, really tired this morning. Didn't get home till 8:30 last night. Going to be on a night out tonight, so what I've got to do, I've got to bring this truck back to the yard and then head into London. I've just realised one. Nice. There we go. Yeah, and then come back to the yard, grab my truck, head back into London for 8 o'clock tonight. So it's going to be a late one tonight. And yeah, hope you're all well. Thank you again for watching. And yeah, hopefully I can do a bit better with the editing last time, because quality is... It's not like the fact that they're editing, like putting the clips together or anything like that. It's just like the quality of the video. Like, it's all, to my mind anyway, it's just a bit pixelated and yucky. Anyway, I shall speak to you guys in a bit. Ta-ta. A beautiful morning it's turning out to be. Although this truck, my god, any old guys watching this, lads who used to do it back in the day, how the hell did you do it? It's not the fact of having a manual, deal with that, driven plenty. It's not the fact of it being a low cab or anything like that. It's the fact that it hasn't got air ride and I'm being bounced out of the seat at every turn. Also, I don't know if any of you other lads have driven Mercs, but the brakes are just, well, they're either nothing. It's basically the travel pedal on the travel on the pedal is either nothing, everything. It's an interesting one, gotta say. Yeah, just heading down the M4 now, just going past Windsor. Shame really, it's too hazy, otherwise you wouldn't be able to see Windsor Castle usually from here. But yeah, no traffic so far, but the traffic on my sat-nav isn't working. It's also trying to send me around the M25, which is the reason why I know the traffic isn't working. There you go, everything, nothing, everything. There we go, there's a good. So, oh yeah, it's one of the older girls. I don't know how it's going to work with the LEZ, or even the Ultra LEZ, but I think it's a Euro 5. It's on that sort of awkward moment between Euro 4 and Euro 5. So it should be alright. Come on, girl. There we go. But yeah, it's yeah, stunning morning. Temperature is now hit 0 degrees, so you know it's practically summer. But yeah, cracking on. Fog. Come on, shut up. Stupid sat nav. This traffic's never ending. traffic on the sat nav, and it keeps just flicking between like, you're going to arrive at 9:20. Oh no, in fact you're going to arrive at 10:30. Actually no, you're going to arrive next year. Ugh. Horrible. Ugh. But how have you guys been anyway? Long time no speak. Hello to the new. Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks since I've vlogged, because literally all I've been doing for the past couple of weeks is the same place in London, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. The only thing that changes up a little bit is that I collect out to 2 different places, so you know, that changes up a little bit. Yeah, but my boss has already said that we're going to put me through for my mopping test, hopefully soon. I've also got to do the Falls course, which involves cycling around Acton. I mean, personally, I don't know how that will help, because really they want to be putting cyclists in trucks. Although to be fair, it's a lot better than what it used to be. It used to be dire, but since unfortunately a couple of cyclists have been killed and all the adverts have been out, and obviously lorries have stickers all over them saying blind spot and cyclists don't come down here, it's gone on a lot better. There's still the odd militant few though. I was going around City Roundabout last week, and indicator was on. I've got the turning left warning. It's even got a bright flashing light on the side. So if you miss all that, you shouldn't really be on the road. But no, he stayed on the inside of me the entire time, to the point where I had to slam on the anchors and just let him go past. I couldn't believe he was actually doing it, sitting on the inside of me, going around whilst I'm turning left at a roundabout, just asking for trouble. I'm nearly crashing into the car next to me and stuff like that, and yeah, just wow. He just didn't seem to care. Just didn't seem to care. But there we go. But the thing is, you get that in cars, you get that in trucks, you get that on the space station, I would imagine. Just one of those things. But yeah. Hey, do you hear about the explosion at the cheese factory? There was debris everywhere. I'll go now. I'll tell you one thing, right, is that the fact that I've skipped leg day for the past 5 years is starting to show. Sitting in traffic on the Euston Road. Oh dear. Starting to, yeah, my left leg. I mean, I've always had problems with this leg because of literally a reason why you should always listen to your elders. Because when I was a kid and I used to go away with my dad, he always used to say, don't jump off the trailer, son. And what did I used to do? Obviously, I used to jump off a trailer, because what does he know? It's only an old fart. No, my knees are now screwed and I'm only 26. Oh yeah, there was a massive smash at the Hogarth roundabout. I didn't film it because I don't think that's right personally. But yeah, that caused me to, well, from Maidenhead to the Hogarth roundabout, which is basically the end, well, the big roundabout, the end of the Hammersmith flyover, not Hammersmith flyover, Chiswick flyover. Yeah, there was an Audi TT, another lorry, a BMW, and all had it coming together, and yeah, it was all basically closed down to one lane. Shush! Quiet, Dorothy. So yeah, it took me 2 hours to get from Maidenhead to there, to the Hogarth roundabout, which is mental. Looks like we're going to get there 10 o'clock on the nose, which is going to be interesting. Hopefully there'll be no complaints. I'm sure there will be, there's always complaints. So yeah, just going to keep fighting my way through. Oh dear. Go on, let's see if I clear this box. Damn it. Go on, baby. Go on, baby. Go on, baby. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Oh, dear. But yeah, I shall do. We are now entering the city. The Square Mile. The Big Apple. No, wait a minute. That's New York. The Dust Bowl. No, that's the desert. Anyway, it's a big place with buildings. Where we're going is literally right by the Gherkin. Well, I mean, we'll be driving past the Gherkin's front door, essentially. Just on Bishopsgate now. Okay, gotta go past London Wall. Yeah. Well, it sounds like a right knob now, but after letting a few people cross, you sort of just think, you know what, I ain't wasting my life here.
Say a command.
I didn't say it, I asked you to give me a command. So disobedient. Yeah, at the moment it looks like we're going to be about 10 minutes late, I reckon. I mean, it's 3 minutes to 10 now. We've just got to fight through everything. Like a hound out of a trap. There, I don't know if you able to see it, but that's a gherkin in front of us, and that's literally where we're going. The gherkin's the one that looks like a gherkin. Just in case you didn't know, okay? And the cheese grater is one that looks like a cheese grater. And the shard is the one that looks like a shard of glass. It's funny how all that works, isn't it? I don't be able to hear me over this bloody engine. I hate Mercs. Can I have a daft back now, please? Oh, I'll be back in it this afternoon. It's fine. It's fine. I'll be back in my armchair. Because that's all that is. It's literally just like driving an armchair. I honestly cannot wait. Those. What happened there? Definitely a case of the truck's sort of gone over it at the wrong angle, isn't it? That's all we do as truck drivers. We bring death and destruction to the streets of our capital. I'm proud of it. Wasabi, sushi and bento. What's bento? I know what wasabi is and I know what sushi is, but what's bento? Or bento? Bintu? Bantu? Nah, Bantu's that guy from Deadpool. The Indian chap. Right. Carrying on. Right. Oh. Shush, there's nothing there. That's the you are turning left and are about to destroy stuff alarm. But it's ultra sensitive, which is annoying. I want everybody follow me here. There, well, you won't be able to see it at the moment. You will be able to in a second once I've managed to get bugged. But yeah. Jesus Christ almighty. The amount of people. I'm going, yeah, over there. Sorry. An overly helpful banksman trying to help. well, saying, are you for here? No, I'm not for here. Right, let's go and announce that I'm here and late. But yeah, hold on. There's the gherkin. Alright, hey mate. What you're about to witness is abject chaos. I hope you're ready. Do this in the evening, it's going to be so much easier. This place will be dead. Wait! Chaos. Told ya. London. I love this stuff. Yep. Thank you. Thanks again, buddy. Oh yeah, sure. Sorry, he said go straight down, sorry. Cool, thank you. They all love me here. Morning, Chief. Yeah, not bad, mate, not bad. Hold on. Let's try and get reverse. There it is. Yep, join a bit further over or? Yeah. Yeah, right, forward. how we do that. Right, in a minute. Right, Carol's getting out. Ideal. Thank you. Oh, that kind of screws me there though. Oh. I'll try and get out of that mess now. Hold on, if he's going, I can do this. Easy. Oh, nearly. Oh. I hope the mount didn't get too much in the way of that, but yeah, that's one of the deliveries I do in London. Got about back there this afternoon, and well, this evening actually at 8 o'clock, so you'll see it in a much larger vehicle and how much more awkward it can get. In this it was easy, but it's not as high and not as long. But yeah, it's going to be interesting this afternoon. Right, speak to you in a bit. Bye. As always in transport, there's been a change of plan. I'm now going to take this truck over to Beaconsfield, where we collected the bags from my last vlog, and then pick up my truck, where the driver who's taking this truck is taking my truck over too. So we can swap and then I can carry on my day. But I'm going to have a 45 somewhere, because I'm, well, make it an hour. No worries. dealing with a few idiots today. Off camera, there was a slight argument with a guy on a motorcycle. I'm indicating right to move lanes, and as I'm moving over, he then decides to die on the inside of me. I'm also watching a bus on my offside, sorry, and then yeah, he then starts beeping and hollering and waving his arms about. He pulled up to the window, I wound it down. He goes, "Why are you shaking your head at me for?" And I just went, "What were you doing there?" So, oh well, say love me, as they say. But yeah, over to Beaconsfield then. Ta-ta. I love places like this. Lots of machinery and stuff like that. But unfortunately we're not getting loaded here. Just managed to sneak in a quick 15. Get on with it, truck. Bloody daft gearboxes. There we go, we're off. I just sneaked a quick 15 in there while swapping back into my truck. Warm today. It's 11 degrees apparently. Wouldn't believe that. Because I've just grabbed a 15, but I'm on 4 hours 15 minutes driving, so I've now got to go to Beaconsfield Services and get a half hour in there. I don't know why I'm rushing though, because I really don't need to, because I don't have to be back into London until 8 o'clock tonight. So really, for where I'm loading from, I don't have to leave till 6. So yeah, no rush, no point in rushing, because I'm going to be sitting around for most of the day. But my boss has been kind enough to put my new uniform in here. Woo! So yeah, I shall see y'all in a bit. Ta-ta.
He said, my constituents don't want to go to London, they want to go to Carlisle.
Yes.
Well, for goodness sake, let's listen.
Complicated issues, yes.
And their constituents. They need good
analysis and comment from the BBC radio.
Liverpool and Manchester in a cohesive way.
This is Radio 4. Get some knowledge. I'm way too simple to watch that. Watch it, listen to it. Well, there you go. There you go. I had a nice little 45 there. Didn't need one, but as I say, I'm in no rush. Just on my way over to Feltham now. You never know, I might see Trucker Will in his IAB, living the IAB life. Saw him last week actually. Was it last week or the week before? Might have been the week before last. He was going into Feltham and I was coming out, and yeah, I waved at him, but he obviously doesn't know which truck I drive, because yeah, I haven't got a name plate or anything like that. So yeah, he just drove straight past me. Commenting on his video, I saw he was like, he full of apologies and stuff like that. So Trucker Will, if you're watching this, if you see me, red body, white cab, DAF CF. Alright, no sign right or anything like that. It's just, that's all it is. Oh dear, well, I thought I was going to get past this timber, but apparently not. But yeah, I'm on my way in now, fed my face. That was nice. I had a prawn mayo sandwich with some salt and vinegar wrinkle crisps. Also had a bottle of Coke and a sausage roll and a Milky Bar. I was very hungry. Don't know what I'm going to do for dinner now. Problem is now, is that I've got some of my night out here. Well, I've got all the things I need for a night out. I've got my bedding, I've got my phone charger, I've got my kettle, I've got my little kettle, I've got my jet boil. It's an awesome piece of kit. But the thing is, all the rest of my night out here, the stuff like cooking my dinner and stuff like that, and my dinner is in my car in Maidenhead. And the original plan was I was going to go back to the yard, park up the other truck, grab mine, and then whilst I was there, I was going to put my night out gear in there. But no, So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do now. If I make it back to the yard tonight, awesome. But oh well, we'll be all right anyway. If I need to have a dirty kebab, I need to have a dirty kebab, don't I? Dirty kebab sounds like a shout actually. Otherwise, I spend way too much money on food. So, why have a night out in the yard, I hear none of you ask? It's because I live in Banbury and the yard is in Maidenhead. So that's an hour and a bit drive, which when you finish on a normal time ain't bad. Like, you know, if you get home about 7 o'clock, you're home in time for dinner really. But last night, well tonight, my booking time at Bishopsgate, where we were this morning, is 8 o'clock. So I won't be getting back to the yard, if I even make it back to the yard within my 15 hours, until about 10 o'clock. So hence the reason why I'm just having a night out tonight. I don't mind it. Bit of peace and quiet. My girlfriend actually, she's started watching, what's it called? Oh, I can't remember what it's called now. Oh, that's really going to bug me. It's an iPlayer, an old TV show. It's essentially about a policeman who ends up in a coma and he gets transported back to 1973. And he's a cop, but again, in 1973. It's really good. My girlfriend's been watching it and I've watched a bit of it and I really enjoyed it. So yeah, that might be this evening's entertainment. I'm also, whilst I'm waiting for a right time to go into London, I'm also going to have a go at setting up my other camera. So we can have a front facing one and a back facing one. And as we know, two things are better than one, especially when it comes to boobs. Yeah. So I know my sense of humour is really, really stupid, but please don't think I'm trying to be offensive. It's just the way I am. I don't mean anything by what I say. Alright, but anyway, on in 25 now. See you in a bit. Ta-ta!
It would be worth a dab.
Oh, we all loaded. So I didn't record that because it's genuinely chaos in there, and they can't afford to muck about. And plus I was helping one of their lads fix their curtain. The back runner had popped out, so I was giving him a hand to hold that up so he could repair it. Because I like to think that if I was ever in trouble, that somebody else would do it for me. I don't believe in karma or anything like that, but you know, it's a nice thought to have. My truck is exactly like mine. Huh. Oh dear. Right, so what we're going to do now, we are going to go over to Heston Services and sit there for a couple of hours, well, however long the parking there allows. So I'm just going to head up there. If I get there early and they sort of like have grace on me and tip me, then all the better, because as I say, even if I booked in at 8, and even if I was to leave there at 8, I only have 2 hours of my working time to find somewhere to park up, and obviously you're not going to park up in the centre of London, are you? And by that point, all the good little spots around the North Circular and stuff like that will be taken up, so I'd have to go out of London to park up, and I ain't paying for the services because I can't afford it. So yeah, when I get to Heston, there's something I'll have a little chat with you about. So yeah, speak to you in a bit. Bye! Right, so let's see if this 2 camera thing works out. We got one there, we got one there. I feel like I am Steven blooming Spielberg right now. Oh dear. Just. Oh dear. So, a lot of this will look familiar to you because this is exactly where we were this morning, and we're going to exactly the same place that we went to this morning. Because I know how to make a vlog interesting. And if you're not interested, then stop watching. Please don't stop watching. I want views. I want to be loved. Love me. Please like me. So yeah, just on the Great West Road. I'm going to be about 2 hours early, I reckon. The reason why I'm arriving 2 hours early is that I've heard a rumour that they might tip me early. And if they can tip me early, that makes everything so much easier for tomorrow. Because we've basically got to do exactly the same again tomorrow. But the thing is, if I can't get loaded, well, the thing is, if they reckon they can load me at 7:30 and I can get into the centre of London for 10 o'clock. I'll call you back, Dad. Yeah, they reckon I can get loaded at 7:30 and be in the centre of London for 10 o'clock in the morning. That ain't gonna happen. 2 hours from Maidenhead. Well, it's not in Maidenhead, it's Reading. From Reading to the centre of London, through rush hour. Nah, it's impossible. It really is. But well, these things are sent to try us, and try us they shall. Try us they shall. But anyway, I shall speak to y'all in a bit. Ta-ta. Welcome to Shepherd's Bush, where dreams come to die. In front of you, you've got the world famous Westfield Shopping Centre. To your left, you'll have the Uxbridge Road. Oh, I think you need to go at traffic light. And yeah, problem is, everyone who was meant to go straight on has gone around me to try and dart in. Let's have a bit of that. Block everything off. Don't be scared to block anything off. But yes, to your left, you'll be going towards Ealing and Uxbridge. There is what we call a tube station. That is an A380 owned by Etihad Airlines. They fly to Etihad. There we have a subway. Below us right now we have some trains. And in front of us we have the glorious Westway, snaking its way through the west side and through the western boroughs of London and the greater London beyond, leading you towards also. I was in the middle of a speech. I don't care about your stability controls in the middle of a speech, man. Ugh. Daft. There's a challenge for you guys. Now, as previously described, this truck has got a white cab and a red body. It's also a DAF. Now, I asked my girlfriend to name it right, and she instantly just went Daphne. Too easy. Way too easy. So I implore you, please think of a name for my truck. It can't be Ruby, because that's what my old truck was called at my previous job. And it can't be called Pile of Dutch Crap. Yeah, I like DAFs. They're just like driving armchairs. They really are. Put that down. Might as well be sat at home, being nagged. Stunning. Apparently the Hanger Lane's closed heading west, according to a sign I saw on Bath Road, or the Great West Road, or whatever it's called. So yeah, hence the reason why all this. In fact, I think if I see traffic going all the way back along the Westway, I'll be surprised, because that'll be the first time I've ever seen that in all my time of driving. Coffee. Yes, I'm drinking coffee whilst driving, so sue me. Change gear. Why is everything electronic in my life breaking? My car's now got a check engine light, which came on this morning. Now this is coming out with loads of warnings, but then again, that's nothing new. It does that. Oh my. Yeah, that's queuing quite a bit. Oh dear. Hopefully that'll be resolving itself by the time I get out of it. Which, to be fair, probably will. Oh, now watch everyone cut on the inside of me. Oh no, wait a minute. No! A BMW in metallic colours, no less, so you, and a personalised number plate, so you know that that person never indicates. First off, indicated, and didn't cut down the inside of me. Must be opposite day. I should be driving this truck upside down. Nah, it doesn't work. There he is. Just getting on the Westway now. To your right we have the tragic, well you can't see it, but I think I've shown you it before. To our right we have the tragedy that is Grenfell. May rest them. Behind us we have a glorious sunset. It's a shame. And yeah, in front of us we have the glory of our capital. So yeah, in a bit. Ta-ta! Just on the left there is a hotel that I replaced all the computers in when I was working in IT. All the network equipment, all the servers, every single computer. Yeah. Weird. Just realised I bumped you, turning you on. Yeah. It's a 5-star hotel as well. It's a Pullman, run by Accor. And yeah, 5-star hotel, and I got to stay there all week. Best night's sleep ever. I mean, I've stayed in every Mercure in the UK, every Ibis, and every Novotel. I haven't stayed in every Ibis budget because I used to try and not stay in those. Call me a snob, but I mean, just some stereotypes are true. And cheap hotels, I'm sure if you were to get a black light out one day, you'd find all sorts. So yeah, well, I mean, it happens. It happens. Like, you know, people do that sort of stuff, and a cheap hotel is obviously the most profitable way of doing escorting. So so yeah, I used to try and avoid staying in those, even if it meant a 4-hour drive home. I'm like, nah, I'll just go home, or I'll find another hotel and stay there, because I was a subcontractor to Accor. I worked for another company that subcontracted, and why don't I go green? It's just annoying. And yeah, so we got given Accor cards where basically we could stay in whatever hotel we want for a business reason for free. But a couple of times I was able to wing it with a couple of the guys there that got on with really well, and I've done a couple of favours for. But if they were to look the other way and sign off the paperwork, they'd let me take my girlfriend away for the weekend. So yeah, no, it worked out really well actually. Unfortunately, I had to leave that job because it was just one of those things. You do one job well, and then it'll give you 2 jobs, then he'll give you 3 jobs. I mean, I was managing all those projects. I was also given a department to run, the workshop, and I was also dealing with new customers coming in as well, and writing up documentation for that. And yeah, I had to leave there, otherwise it would have killed me, that job. And plus there was a change of manager as well. I mean, my old boss, I got along with him really well. In fact, last year he actually offered me the job back. But you know, I got along with him really, really well. And then he got promoted, fair play. And then the guy that replaced him just, well, he definitely wanted to, I think he made promises to his superiors that he couldn't keep. So we all got worked extra hard. So yeah, oh well. It's just, that's life at the end of the day. Some things work out. And then I joined another IT company that I flew all throughout Europe, Sweden, France, Germany, Holland. Went to Amsterdam loads of times. Yeah, went to Barcelona. Yeah, but all sorts of places actually. But again, that was another job where just, you know, you'd start work at 3 o'clock in the morning, or get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to head to the airport, and you'd be working until 10 o'clock at night. So yeah, so I had to leave there. But the thing is, I'd already decided to get my HGV at that point. It's something I've always wanted to do. So and it's an industry I grew up in, because my dad was an owner driver, and I used to go away with him at half terms. And not many people can say that they've been to Germany, Italy, France, Holland,
Continue on
Spain,
Road.
Luxembourg. Well, yeah, basically all Western Europe. By the time they were 10, we've got some good stories from it as well. Like my dad got in trouble with my school once because when I was a kid, I think I was about 8 years old. I told her, well, basically every time I came back off half term, my teacher would go, "Where have you been this week, Sam?" Because all my teachers know that I used to go away with my dad, and I just went, "Yeah, we got ruined in Rouen." And my dad, obviously, you know, this is during a time when, you know, this was acceptable. My dad got pissed up with another driver one night in Rouen, and I had to take them both to bed. So yeah, that was so he was the one in trouble one time at parents' evening. But yeah, hammered in Herrenberg, buggered in Berlin, sullied in Stuttgart, ruined in Rouen, pissed in Paris. Yeah, nice. Yeah, not many people can say they've had a childhood like that. I mean, in fact, it's a shame that more people don't get that chance these days, because it taught me more about life than any school ever did. And it gave me the appetite for travel. So yeah, good times. Well, I'm sure you're bored of me rambling on about my life story. Just on Pentonville Road now. I'm going about 2 hours early, but I'm seriously hoping that they let me in early. I'm just going to sit on this bus. Oh, that's even better. Whoa! It's going already! Anyway, in a bit. Ta-ta! Right, offloaded. That was it's now 20 past 8. I've got, well, effectively an hour and a half to get out of London and get parked up. That ain't happening, is it? But if you go over, you go over. Should be better parking, in my opinion. Just got to write that on a taco printout, and hope that if I get pulled over, they take pity on me. I was thinking about, there was a little spot down by Ealing, on the corner of the Uxbridge Road and the North Circular, but I was talking to another one of our drivers earlier, and apparently that's now a Vosa checkpoint, so I don't want to be getting woken up by Vosa in the morning going, you're here, we might as well check you over. So yeah, it's either going to be Denham roundabout, a lay-by on the 404, or see if I can get back to the yard. But none of which are really happening, are they? But yeah, just got to try and get back. Sorry, no me facing camera at the moment because I had to take it down because they started moaning because there was a camera mounted and they thought I might start recording things. So yeah, normal service will be resumed in a second. Ta-ta! Right, it's not going to copyright infringement. It's literally taken me 20 minutes to get from the city to Baker Street. That is bloody good going. I'm happy with that. I think I prefer driving it in London at night now. I might start doing the night shift. It's not a bad little do. Problem is, I've now got 1 hour to get parked up. We might actually do this. I mean, the Westway is in sight, but the thing that will do us in is Acton. that stretch between sort of like Gypsy Corner and Hanging Lane, that's the bit that gets you. Because that is always full of traffic. I don't know why people are there. I don't know why they can't just go home. I think people make a hobby out of sitting there. But, ugh. Yeah, this is literally the quickest I've ever gotten to the Westway from the city. That is awesome. Yeah. Let's go, let's go. I'm tired and hungry. Let's go. No, that was too much like wishful thinking. Acton, of course, is screwed as always. I mean, I have literally been here. Well, I mean, it was in a car, mind you, not a truck, but I've literally been here at 2 o'clock in the morning once, and it was like this. Ooh, that was tight. Yeah, literally like this. You can't make this crap up. But this is London. I guess. It's having such a fantastic run out and all. Oh well. Ugh, energy. Pardon me. Hello. Wakey wakey Kendall. Oh well. The countdown to running out of time continues. I will update accordingly in a bit. So we've gone over our time. At the moment we're over our time by 7 minutes, and as you can see, we're still stuck. We have literally done a mile in the past hour. Yeah, not happy at all. It was really good day until that point, but oh well. I mean, these things happen. I've already let my boss know. He asked me to keep him posted, so he didn't mind me reading him at home. Carrying on that way out, camera's facing. So yeah, I've let him know. He's told me that he had a backup plan for my morning job anyway, and I don't have to start till 10 tomorrow, so at least I can pay back the time that I'm using now, and I can just write obviously on the back of the printout I'm going to have to do that obviously there is, I think actually there is an accident which is holding everyone up, or they've closed the underpass. I don't know, but yeah. But anyway, in a second I'll be parked up. Whoop. Right, so we were parked up at 10:30. Half hour after it was supposed to finish. Didn't write that. Unfortunately, it looks like there was actually a fatality. That's why the A40 was shut. Hence why all the just out there, guys. Just got to be careful, alright? Anyway, sorry to end this one on a bit of a bleak note, but it's the way it is, unfortunately. So yeah, please like, comment, subscribe, and if you don't like it, let me know why. Share with your friends. Spread the joy. Woo! Good night.